Are you moving to Nashville, Tennessee and want new construction? These builders right now are offering great incentives. So it's a great time to look into new developments and what the incentives builders are offering. You're not going to believe some of these incentives. Can't wait to show you. I usually like to drive around and show you neighborhoods. Today that is not happening. As you can see behind me, we have snow in Nashville, and I don't drive in snow in Nashville because I don't trust people who don't know how to drive in it. So I'm going to show you some properties on my computer today. We're going to get on the screen and show you a map of some of these new developments and the incentives that these builders are offering. Again, can't wait to show you. Stay to the end. There's some really good incentives I'm going to share with you then. Let's go check them out. All right, welcome back. You are now looking at my computer, and I have a map pulled up of Nashville, Tennessee and the surrounding areas. There are tons of new developments happening all over Nashville, Tennessee. And before we jump into that, I am Scott Hardesty, your Nashville real estate consultant. We are out here every single week looking for unique properties, custom properties, new developments for people just like you who are making that move to Nashville, Tennessee. We absolutely love it. So fill out that questionnaire in the description if you want us to reach out to you. We can schedule a Zoom call. You can text me, reach out, email me, whatever. Love to meet you and talk about what you're looking to do here in Nashville, Tennessee. I want to show you a website here just to get a visual. So there's tons. Obviously, we can't cover all of these new developments today, but just want you to see like all these blue dots over here. So as you can see, there are tons of new developments popping up in Nashville, Tennessee right now, and they want to unload these homes. And the way that they're doing that is offering some really great incentives right now. I want to start with one developer and I'll show you their incentive just to give you an example. One builder in town who has several developments is called Meritage Homes. And let me show you all of their developments on this email here just so you can see. All right, so let's take a look at all of their inventory right now, their new developments. You might not know about these areas here, but we can hop on the maps. Here you have the MLS, the current discounts that they're offering for each of these homes. There's the total sales price in the yellow here, and then you can see the preferred lender credit on the far right side here. That one, obviously, you have to use their lender and their title company to take advantage of those incentives. But with new construction, it can be worth it. You don't have to use you can use any lender you want, but they offer these incentives through their lenders here. So let's check this out. So Rockvale is a little bit out of town. Rockvale is a little further out of town, but let's skip down here to Gallatin. I'll show you on the map where Gallatin is here in a second. It's on the northeast side of Nashville. But look at these. So your prices here in Harbor Crossing, you have as low as 343. And so you have in the mid 300s is the starting price for these homes. You have the square footage here, 1,810 square feet, 1656. So, on the smaller side, but look at these incentives over here. You have a $10,000 credit from the preferred lender. And then you also have some price reductions of 11,000, 5,000, 10,000 here on just depending on the specific home. So Gallatin has great opportunities there. Let's pull up this map again just to show you where Gallatin is. So here's Gallatin here. You can see it's just northeast of Nashville. You can take Korean Veterans Boulevard down this way, and then you take 65 south to get to Nashville. You're a little ways out there. You're probably 30 minutes to get to Nashville from there with no traffic, obviously more with traffic, but it is a great area up there. I have friends who I've sold homes up there to people who have moved out of downtown Nashville into the suburbs. They love it there. They have great golf courses there. The school systems are good up there as well. And an interesting place if you're looking to get out of Nashville a little bit. Gallatin is definitely one to look into. You're in Sumner County here. Again, you can see Hendersonville right there. It's just south of it. So you go through Hendersonville and then down to Nashville. That's the Gallatin one. That's one example of a development that's being built by Meritage Homes. Let's look at another one here. Same developer, Hermitage. Hermitage is in Davidson County still. You're just a little bit east of downtown here. So you're right in between Mount Juliet and Nashville. Let's look at these prices here. So you're looking in the 400s. Square feet, you can get a little more. You see 2,143 square feet for 438,000, and the MLS price reduction has been like 20,000 here, and then look at the lender credits, 12,000, 13,000, 13,000. So you can have them pay for your closing costs, potentially buy down your rate if you want to use it for that. So there's a lot of different options that you can use for that, or just covering some of your closing costs. And some of these things a traditional seller just might not be able to provide you. All right, so let's see. I'll show you where Hermitage is here. if you aren't familiar with Nashville, Hermitage is right here. All right, so Hermitage is right here, just east of downtown Nashville. You go 40 east to get there. What I like about this area is that you're very close to the airport. You can see the airport's right here. You're close to Donaldson as well. Donaldson is a really nice and cool area. Lots of small local restaurants and stores and shops. And Hermitage is growing quickly. There's a lot of homes that are being sold in Hermitage right now. You can still get a reasonable price in Hermitage. And like I said, you're in Davidson County still in this area. You can also take advantage of Mount Juliet. There's a lot of development happening. Mount Juliet Providence is an area that just has tons of shopping and restaurants. They're getting a Costco in Mount Juliet. It's being built right now. So you can take advantage of everything that Mount Juliet has to offer as well as everything that Nashville has to offer. So keep Hermitage in mind. And again, those prices are very reasonable for new construction in Nashville. All right, so let's get back to this page. So this is Riverbrook, the development, the Meritage Home development in Hermitage. They do go into the 500s, as you can see as I keep going, but it's a huge development. There's a lot available. Let's get into Skyridge. Skyridge, I actually did a video on Skyridge. I was out there and took some tours of different homes in the development. This is a really good one too. You're very close to downtown in this one. You're just north of downtown in this one. I'll show you on the map here shortly. So they have townhomes and they have single family homes here in Skyridge. You can see some of the incentives they've dropped. They dropped this Dallas one by $30,000 and they have a $12,000 credit from their lender, priced at $418,000. So again, we're in a very good price point here for new construction. They're still in phase 3 of 4, so they have one more phase to go. Getting in now means that you build equity because that next phase is going to be more expensive than this one. So it's a great time to get in. Let me show you where Skyridge is. All right, so Skyridge Townhomes is just north of town, close to Madison, right in this area right here. So you are right in between 65 and 24 to get down into Nashville. You're also very close to East Nashville and what's happening over here, which is River North. They're developing a huge development right on the river there. It's going to be one of the biggest developments that we have here in Nashville. So to be close to that area is going to be really advantageous to you for your home values and equity. And so just you're a quick drive to downtown from this area, something to keep in mind. Let's look around Nashville a little more. Let's pick a few here. So you've seen some north of town, you've seen some east of town. All right, now I'm going to show you a development all the way down here in Murfreesboro, 24 South here, past Laverne, past Smyrna. Murfreesboro is one of the fastest growing cities in Middle Tennessee right now. So here's Murfreesboro. It's a huge city. They have the school MTSU, Middle State Tennessee University. Let's look at these. Actually, let me pull up a document. So I have a document too that just has all of the incentives and everything that's going on with these developments. We're tracking these so we can keep you informed of all the incentives. There's a ton of them and everyone has a little different incentive. So right now, South Haven is in the 5 to 650 range and they have interest rates under 6%. Obviously, you have to, I'm not a lender, you have to qualify and use their preferred lender for those things. I don't get anything out of that, just so you know. This is just what they're advertising, so this could change. But Murfreesboro, you're about 40 minutes away from downtown Nashville. That's with no traffic. I will say 24 is pretty rough when it comes to traffic in the mornings. If you have to go rush hour, if you have to live in Nashville, if you have to work in Nashville, I don't know if you want to be in Murfreesboro. If you have to get stuck in that traffic, it would drive me absolutely crazy. But this one is, their incentive is an interest rate under 6%. And right now they're closer to 7%. They have come down some right now as I'm making this video, but you can get 5.75, which is really good right now. And South Haven has parks and playgrounds. They have a clubhouse, basketball courts, community pool. So that's another one to keep in mind. Let's check this out, just to kind of give you an idea of what the houses look like. This is an example of what they're building, and they've dropped that price, 16,000, and square footage wise, 1930 to 2,930 square feet. They have 18 new homes, 12 are ready to go right now. You could also, if you go a little further out, if you need 18 months, you could probably pick some of the plans, the features that you have in your home. And Murfreesboro is Rutherford County. So if you want to do some of your own research about Rutherford County and what that area is like, that's what you would want to know about. So you have Rutherford County schools, and so not Davidson County, but your not too far from it. All right, let's keep going around here. So I want to bring you over here to Williamson County. This is just public information. They have some of the best schools in the state of Tennessee. And here's Nolensville right here. So to get to Nolensville, you could go, it's kind of right in the middle. See, this is 41 here. This is Nolensville Pike, and you're right in the middle of 65 and 24. So kind of depending on where you live, you could take either one of those roads. I would probably take 65 if you can. If you have to go into Nashville, 24 to me, in my opinion, is one of the worst interstates as far as traffic goes. So I try to avoid 24 unless I'm going to Chattanooga, and even then, sometimes I'll take some side roads just to avoid 24 in this between Nashville and Murfreesboro. But let's check this one out. So, Williamson County is going to be a little more expensive, mainly because of the desired school system. All right. So Annecy, this one, you're looking in the million here, million plus range. What beautiful homes, 1 million to 1.5 million. You can see here your 3,300 square feet up to 5,100 square feet. You have 4 that are ready to go right now. And you can see here, look at the incentives. They've dropped the price $50,000. Now, this one has a clubhouse. This is a Drees community, and they are offering some really good incentives as well. I've heard up to $50,000 in incentives on these million plus homes. Again, it's going to depend on when you're watching this video, but this is definitely a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful development. All right, let's keep going here. We're going to keep going into Williamson County. So Arrington is a really beautiful place. Arrington Vineyards is obviously in Arrington, and just a beautiful place to go. The homes here are also beautiful. High Park Hill is over here, and you have King's Chapel. Like I said, this is also Williamson County. You would go 65 south to get here. And so you're close to everything that Franklin has to offer. Cool Springs area, Cool Springs Boulevard has the Cool Springs Mall, lots of restaurants, lots of places to go. So this area is really growing, and a lot of beautiful homes being built out in this area. Arrington's also close to College Grove. You see my circle there. It wasn't a very good circle. I kind of drew it right through the middle of College Grove. They have some amazing developments. The Troubadour is out there. That's, 5, 7, $10 million homes in that area. The Grove is being built out there. So if you're in that price range, if you're, multi-million, that is becoming the most expensive zip code in Tennessee. I believe it already has become the most expensive zip code in Middle Tennessee. So if you really want to spend some money, check out College Grove. All right, let's get over here into Franklin here. So you have Arlington on West Main. You got that 2.2 million. So you can see there's just so many options here. You have the Franklin area. You have Thompson Station here. Thompson Station is also in Williamson County. You're getting out a little further. Obviously, you can see here Thompson Station. You're getting further and further away from Nashville. But if you're working from home, if you don't need to go into Nashville, this is definitely a great option. Lots of beautiful homes in this area. Great subdivision and developments with pools and all the amenities that you might want in your community. All right, the last development I'm going to talk to you about is down here in Spring Hill, just south of Thompson Station. You're going to take 65 south to get down here. This community is growing very fast. Tons and tons of homes being built here, if not thousands, but you can get in at a good price still. And I want to share June Lake with you. The development is also called Saddle Walk. This is in Williamson County. So Spring Hill, part of Spring Hill is in Williamson County and part of Spring Hill is in Murray County. So, if that's a place that you decide to be and you want to make sure that if you do care about the county, obviously if you need Williamson County schools, just make sure that the part of Spring Hill you're looking at is in that area. June Lake is in Williamson County. Here's a few pictures of those homes. So you're looking at, 645 here for almost 1,900 square foot home, three beds, 2.5 baths, 650, gets a little bigger, and then it goes up. So these are the single family homes, but this is a huge development. And they're trying to make this they're calling it a 20-minute community. And so that's their goal is to have everything you need within a 20-minute radius from where you live. So shopping, restaurants, everything that you need. They're going to have this is a huge development. I believe this is the biggest development being built right now in the Middle Tennessee area. So something to keep in mind. Picture of it here. So Saddle Walk at June Lake is one of these developments here. So those are built by Signature Homes. They're building those now, so you can get in right now and pick some of the features of your home. But look at that. It's just a huge piece of land that they're going to be building on. That's a beautiful area. I hope you enjoyed this. I share this to inform you, but also to let you know of all the options out there. If you need someone to help you navigate all the craziness that's going on in this market, we would love to help you. My team and I, like I said, we're out in the field every single week doing the homework for you, figuring out what the incentives are, what are builders providing, what are they offering, and we really, we know the different areas around Middle Tennessee, around Nashville. So if you want to be in downtown Nashville, we are there to help you. And if you want to be in some of these suburbs around Nashville, we're also heavily involved in these areas. So reach out to us. Cannot wait to meet you. If you have questions, comment below what you think, what you need, and I'll see you next time on that Nashville Life. Later.